Welcome back, y'all. It is a windy day today. I have a cold front moving through, so it's not gonna be the best conditions to shoot in. I brought my 25 Creedmoor. I'm gonna probably pass on that. But what I do have today, I got Boba Fett back in action. Here it is, you all. If you remember last year, I think it was, when I was still messing with this, spent a lot of time on it, and then I got Darth Sidious, my competition rifle, and was done messing with this because of all the frustration I had with it. At that time, I think the last video I did on this, it's been a long time. It's been a while. I just put this barrel on. This is the Ballistics Advantage barrel. I think it's 22-inch barrel. I have the CGS on there, and I swapped over. I put the Night Force on this, and this is gonna be the first time I'll be shooting hand loads out of Boba Fett. Got a PRS match next weekend. My dad's gonna shoot with me. I convinced him to give it a whirl. He said, "Oh, I'd shoot my 223." I said, "Oh, you can certainly do so, but I'll save you some headache. You really need to shoot a more dedicated type rifle and round for such a thing." So he's gonna come out here tomorrow. He's gonna give it a whirl, but my guess is he'll probably want to use one of my rifles. And so if he uses Boba Fett, then I have old Darth Sidious. If he wants to use Darth Sidious, then I need an alternative, so I got to use Boba Fett. So I need to get this up to snuff. Being the first time I've shot hand loads out of it, I don't know what it likes. So I have some factory. We'll get on paper with this, figure some things out, and then I have some different loads all with Lever Revolution, 27.5 grains to 27, 28, 28.5, 29. I stopped at 29, and then I have some different seating depths on this: 2.24, 2.25, and then a 2.27, I think. 2.27, it will not work in a Men 2 magazine. However, 2.27 overall length will fit in this Elander mag. So I got it as long as I can get it. It's about as short as I want to go. I don't really feel like going under 2.24. Is it going to do anything? We'll see though. We'll see how this works. I'm shooting the 105 grain Boattail Hollow Point Nosler RDF bullet. I got some burgers, but I want to save those. Can't get them right now. I got a ton of these RDFs, and so we're just going to get on paper, see how this works out. And where I left off with Boba Fett last year, I'd switched out this barrel and upper. If you recall, I had this all decked out with my Odin handguard and Odin barrel. And at the end of the day, I ended up having to change out the bolt carrier group to get this thing function. I had a heck of a time. I bought every damn 6.5 Grindel magazine, trying to get this thing to cycle properly, and it was the bolt carrier group. It ended up being the bolt carrier group. I put that JP bolt carrier group in here. Been butter since. Excuse me. That time I'd messed with the gas system. When I put this new upper on, it was totally closed. It wasn't throwing the bolt back. It just shoot, and I was hand loading them. As soon as I put that suppressor on here, I haven't touched the gas block. It's been closed. As soon as I put the suppressor on here, it has enough pressure, back pressure, to cycle the bolt fine. So last night I gave it the gas block 1.5 rotations. So I don't really know what it's gonna do, but we're just gonna play with this today and figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Running out of time. Have no idea where it's gonna hit. So I apologize, it is breezy today. Man, this scope is nice. That track scope is nice too. It's not as clear as this. But it has a better field of view, so it has locking turrets too, which I like. No clue. Looks like I may have to close it. Didn't run the bolt all the way back to pick up the next round. Huh. All right. So I had to get up pretty close. I was really low, but the bolt would not pick up the next round. I twisted this out 1.5 turns last night. I just twisted in a half turn, so we're out approximately 1 revolution from close. Let's see if this bolt cycles better, and let's find our paper here and get us tuned in. Got locked back and it fed both rounds, so that's pretty good. May twist it in just a little bit more. All right, I closed it about another 1/4 turn. It should be about right. I'm gonna go ahead and put the brass goat on this thing. Shooting suppressed, and this AR gets these dirty. Seeing how Hornady's still at making fucking brass for us reloaders. It's been like 3 years now. Brah, come on. Bring out all this hype about this round and then don't support it. You can hardly find ammo either. Luckily, I bought all this shit up right when the pandemic hit. Had to buy cases of ammo on Gunbroker. Couldn't find them anywhere else. But now those cases are about $100 more than what I paid 2 years ago, and I was able to shoot up a bunch of brass, shoot up a bunch of ammo and get a bunch of brass. So I'm gonna try to keep these separate, dedicate brass for the AR, dedicate brass for my competition rifle, and I got a couple more. I'm trying to sell Django Fett, by the way. It's on Gunbroker right now if anybody wants to buy it. I just hardly shoot it. And I had that Savage 6 Arc as well. All right, so I just put 2 down range. Those were both high, so I need to come back down a little bit, and we'll put some on paper. First up is the 27 grain, 2.27 overall length lever revolution. Do a 5-shot group just to get us on paper. We'll figure out what it likes, what it shoots the best, and we'll try to get some numbers on it tomorrow. Not the best day for this, but one of the many awesome things about this Freedom Farm is this sight-in range, this gun range here. It's in this little swale. There's a block of trees to the south of me. There's a slight incline behind me to the north. And so east and west kind of blocked. You get up there on top of the hill, it really is cutting. That windsock out there is just dancing crazy. Down here we're a little bit sheltered, but it's still not the best. All right, 27 grains, here we go. Damn, that's right on the 9. Right below it. Right below it. Yeah, I got a jam. 2.27 may be problematic in that sense. I've got a string. 27.5. Not very good. It's pretty cool. Going to 28 now. The fuck, Jimmy? Fuck's sake. Got to lock that damn tripod down. Group is really bad. 28.5 grains, 2.24 overall length. I bet this will probably shoot pretty well, is my guess. We'll see. Gonna aim center of the target. Brass goat's working perfectly, man. Bam. Like I said, Look how dirty that is, shooting with that suppressor. I mean, this gas gun's dirty anyway, but with that suppressor on, it's really coming back out. And when it goes in the grass, hard to see because it's so dirty. Huh, not very awesome. Let's go down and take a look before I forget where all this shit is. Got a box and a half of this Hornady match ammo. I'll take out on the range. I'm gonna go ahead and burn up this 28.5 at 2.27. I hadn't shot that yet on that target. I may have got my numbers mixed up, but it would have gone 27, 27 and a half, 28. And then I went back to 28 and a half at 2.24. 28 and a half at 2.25. Now this is 28 and a half at 2.27. Let's see how it does. Then I have some 29 grain loads at 2.27 as well. Who knows? It may shoot the best. No sense of bringing it here and not making it go bang, right? Look how dirty that follower is. Not very good either. If any of you guys are out there shooting 6 Arc at AR-15 and doing a hand load, let me know what works for you and what your overall length is. This is just a mil spec upper and lower. Bottom, the lower's from R guns, and the top is, I don't remember. All right, there's my first string. That was 27 grains. Aiming at the 9, that was my first shot. I was like, damn. That's my second, third, fourth, fifth. So it started stringing up. So aiming at the 10, this has been 27 and a half. 28, I was aiming at the 10. Terrible. 28 and a half at 2.27. I was aiming at the center. It's up here. Not too bad, I guess. And then I was aiming at the S at 2.25 at 28 and a half grains. Okie dokie, as you can see up here, it's ripping. It's coming from my right to left, and I have no idea. 8/10, it's calling for 0.75. Strong right to left. I'm gonna hold 1 mil right. I think that's too much. I think I hit the fence post. I'm gonna hold right edge of a 10-inch plate. Smacked it. Didn't feed, fucker. Jam. This is not good, y'all. How the fuck does that happen? Now how does that fucking happen? Fucker. Jeez, Pete. I may have to close that gas hole a little bit more. I dug him out of there. Not sure how well they'll shoot. Let's see. Whoa. Put 2 more on that. It's a mystery at 410 yards. We'll hold 2/10. Almost too much wind. I'm gonna hold dead on. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. Got some work to do. I'm gonna try Varget load. See what happens. We'll be here tomorrow. I'll bring it along. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay free.